Welcome back to the channel for another video on our 22 WRX. Before we jump into this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe to our channel as we have more 22 WRX content coming out every week. But enough of that, let's jump right into the video. So as we come over to this side of the garage, you already see I got our wheel taken off. Today we are going to be adjusting the ride height on our Fortunato coilovers. I will put a link in one of the corners of our install when we put these on. But today we're going to be adjusting the ride height on these. I have had them on for about 6 months or so. They are honestly great. They do ride, in my opinion, more comfortable than the factory suspension. Obviously, it handles much better, and in my opinion, it looks much better with this ride height. But with brand new custom-built coilovers, they do settle a little bit. So I did get some measurements over here. So the rears are the same at 25 3/8. The front right is 25 1/8. And this front left is 24 7/8. So between the front, that's a quarter difference. So I opted to raise this left front. Just since I do have a little incline, a little dip at the bottom of my driveway, and we do have some speed bumps here in Wilmington. So we are going to be raising the car just a tad on this one corner, a quarter of an inch, so just a few threads. So we're going to go over each step on how to raise the car, and I'll also show you how to lower it as well. But let me get you guys set up on a little stand, and we'll go over that. So step one that we're going to be doing is we have to break this bottom collar loose. This top collar is for preload. There is a sticker on this back side that you can kind of see, this yellow sticker. So Fortunato preset the preload for us and put this sticker on it, basically saying do not touch this top collar, as the preload is preset from the factory. So this is the only collar that we need to adjust. So it has been, like I said, 6 or 7 months since I've installed these, so there is a bunch of debris on top of the collar right here. So I do have a toothbrush here I'm going to use to get all the road debris off. I have used wire brushes in the past, and I don't like how it kind of scratches up the coating on it, and then where those scratches are, it could corrode or anything like that. So I'm going to get you guys on a quick little time lapse. I'm going to be scrubbing this bottom collar, some soapy water, maybe some PB Blaster to help break it loose. The great thing about these Fortunes as well is that it says it right on it. So we need a 4mm hex. Goes in the side right here to loosen it. But I'm jumping ahead a little bit. Let's get this cleaned up first, and we'll go from there. Alright, now that our threads are squeaky clean, we can use our 4mm hex, and we can get this loosened up. Alright. You can see it spins pretty freely. I feel a little bit of stuff in the threads, but it is still spinning easily by hand. So I'm going to spin this up a little bit more. I'm going to clean underneath here a little bit. So I'll get back to you guys in just a sec. Alright, so now with everything re-cleaned, I have this collar pulled up just a couple, spun up just a couple threads. Let's tighten this again and make sure that, I guess, like the lettering is faced towards you, just so it's easy to do what we're about to do next. Because when we spin it, we're just going to count how many times we see this, and that's going to be each turn. So we need to raise it a quarter of an inch. So to raise the vehicle, we need to spin this out of the shock mount. So that we're going to be spinning it this way. So we're spinning it counterclockwise. If we spun it clockwise, it would lower the car. So just looking at the threads, we're just going to probably spin this 3 times, and that should give us to our proper ride height. That'll raise it just about a quarter of an inch. So let me let me get you guys set up on a little time lapse and I'll get this raised. All right, so I just finished raising the vehicle. I actually spun the strut 2 times. 2 times looks like that was going to be plenty. We can always come back and change it later on, but 2 looks like that's plenty right now. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen this collar now. We can spin this down all the way to the bottom and lock it back into place. All right. And with it all the way down, just tighten the collar. We are all set, so we are done with adjusting the ride height. So that was your full tutorial of how to raise the car. Same thing, if you wanted to lower the car, you would just spin the strut the opposite way. So let's get the wheel and tire put back on and let's see what this thing looks like.